Why healing takes time. Healing doesn't follow a calendar. Some wounds don't tell time, and some stories take years to unfold. This space honors the slow, layered journey of coming back to yourself. Hi everyone, and welcome to A Little Broken. Before we dive into today's segment, I want to take a moment to speak to my survivors, the ones that I call warriors of child abuse. You are not alone. Your healing does not follow a calendar, and your story doesn't fit into a neat little timeline. Whether you're still unpacking your past or just beginning to speak, this space honors your pace. And to those that are here listening, thank you. Trauma doesn't move quickly, and healing doesn't come with a deadline. Your patience and compassion makes this space possible. Segment 2 is a chance to hold space, reflect, and keep the conversation going, even when the journey is slow and the stories are layered. So let's begin together. Some wounds don't follow a timeline, and healing doesn't come with a deadline. I'm your host, Sylvia Pradia. Trauma doesn't tell time, so let's talk about why healing takes longer than people expect. Number 1, the myth of getting over it. Survivors are often told to move on, but trauma doesn't work like that. The idea that we should just get over it is one of the most damaging myths out there. Healing isn't about forgetting or moving on. It's about integrating what happened into a fuller understanding of ourselves. Trauma changes how we think, feel, and how we relate to the world, and it doesn't disappear with time or willpower alone. When we pressure ourselves and others to get over it, we dismiss the complexity of recovery and the need for safety, support, and reflection. Real healing honors the wound. It doesn't rush past it. Number 2, how trauma rewires memory and identity. Abuse affects how survivors process time, relationship, and even the sense of self. Trauma doesn't just affect how we feel, it rewires how we remember and who we believe we are. When the brain is overwhelmed, memories can become fragmented, stored more as sensations other than stories, making it hard to place the past into context. This disruption can fracture identity, leaving survivors feeling disconnected from themselves or even stuck in survival mode, like me. But healing is possible. Through reflection, storytelling, and safe connection, we can begin to reclaim our narrative, not by erasing the pain, but by integrating it into a fuller, more authentic self. Number 3, why even 2 weeks of conversation can barely scratch the surface. That's because healing is not a sprint, it's a lifelong journey. 2 weeks of conversation might feel like a start, but when it comes to trauma, it barely scratches the surface. That's because trauma isn't stored in words. It's held in the body and the nervous system and the subconscious. Survivors often carry layers of protective beliefs, emotional defenses, and physical responses that can be unraveled through talk alone. Real healing takes time, safety, and repetition. It's not about how long we talk. It's about how deeply we are allowed to feel, reflect, and connect with the parts of ourselves that were silenced or shattered. And this is the end of segment 2. Your call to action question is, have you ever expected someone to be over it before they were ready? And what does true patience look like when someone is healing from trauma? Be honest, that's how healing begins. So before I leave you with today's reflection, I want to remind you, healing doesn't follow a schedule. Survivors aren't late. They're surviving, and every step forward, no matter how slow, is still progress. Thank you for holding space with me today. Until next time, keep choosing yourself, even when it's quiet. If you'd like to join me for a future segment of A Little Broken, I'd love to hear from you. This space is open to real stories and real healing. And for those following my journey, my memoir is on its way. It's a reflection of everything we hold here: truth, pain, and power of choosing yourself. This is A Little Broken.